Good morning, dear friends. I, Professor Harsha Gangamani, from Faculty of GS College of Commerce, Varda, from BCCA department. As you know, I am going to teach you the subject name, that is DBMS, for BCCA Part 2, Same 3. So, according to my previous video lecture, I just covered the topic, the terminology of the files. So, in that topic, I just covered the one terminology, that is field. Field, it is nothing but the alternative name. Field having the alternative name, that is the attribute. Okay, those particular attribute represent the data in tabular format in a table. So if I consider the student table for storing the data or storing the information of the student, so here the student ID or stud roll number or stud enrollment number, it is nothing but the field name. Okay, when I draw the line, underline of that particular field name, below that particular field name, it becomes a primary key. Okay, it becomes a primary key. It is identify that it is nothing but the primary key. And what is the primary key? Primary key, it is nothing but the key which is used to uniquely identify the record. Those terminology is covered by me in my previous lecture. So this is nothing but the field. Okay, this is nothing but the field. It is alternative called as attribute. Okay, it is alternative called as attribute. So name and stud marks. Suppose we consider here the three field name which is used to storing the data here. Suppose one stud name ABC, marks 70 suppose. Second record 2 PQR, marks 80 suppose. Third record 3 ABCX and marks 90 suppose. So those are the fields of student entity. Okay, this is the primary key and this is nothing but the records, or we can say that this is the data. Okay, so today my topic is association between the fields. So this unit is covered the association between two types, like association between fields and association between files. That means the association between the particular fields, it is nothing but the occurrence of the data which is related with each other. Okay, and there are these types of, that means nothing but the association between fields, occurrence of the data in same file with the field name is are classified into this one. The association between fields recognized as one-to-one association. It is represented like this. Okay, one to many representation, many association, which is represented by 1:m. Okay, this is the colon, this is 1 means this one, means one field is associated or related with one field is associated or related occurrence of the data with many. M indicates many to 1, that means M is to 1. Many fields of that particular file is having occurrence or relation with the field 1. Okay, then many to many, that means M is to M. Okay, then 1 to 1 conditional. It is similar like this, but it is when we use that particular association, it will have to satisfy the condition. Okay, which condition? Which is given by the user while finding or fetching the data. Okay, so basically why we use that particular association? We use that particular association for rectifying the data or for fetching the data from one file which is related with the other field. So it is nothing but the linkage of that particular field with the field in same file. Okay, how we can recognize it and why it is necessary? We can recognize it by using the arrow symbol. Okay, we can recognize it by using the arrow symbol, and it is necessary for designing the ER diagram. When we designing the ER diagram, in between the attribute called as bubble chart, and when we design the ER diagram in between the files, which is having the attribute as well as the association of that particular file, which is very much useful for fetching the data from the database. So basically 1:1 is indicated by using this arrow type. Okay, 1:many, it indicates like this. So many represent by using double arrow. Okay, then again it is many, m is represented by this and 1 is represented by this one arrow. So this is reference. Okay, next one is many to many, likewise this. So conditional, how we can use the conditional representation like this. So when we connect our two attribute with this symbol, it is nothing but 1:1 association. With this symbol, it is nothing but 1:many association. This one many to 1, okay, and this one is many to many. But when we use the bubble in between two arrow, it is nothing but 1:1, but in conditional. Okay, in conditional way. That is nothing but 1:1 conditional. Okay, so we use that particular symbol for connecting our attribute of or field of a entity or a table. So by using this, we can design the bubble chart of this particular field. Why it is used? Again, 1:1 association means what? That means the particular one field is linked with the only one field of that particular file. Likewise, for example, your enrollment number and student identification. So basically, in university, your enrollment number, it is nothing but the primary key which is identify the particular one student data. Okay, or data of one particular student. So it is nothing but the 1:1 association between the enrollment number as well as the student name. Okay. Second is 1:many. Basically, the example, when we store the data of that particular student in our format, so we give the field like local address and permanent address. So one student having the number of addresses like correspondence address, local address, or we can say the permanent address. So permanent address is different part and local and correspondence address is different part. So basically one student having the number of addresses, that is nothing but the 1:many association. Alternatively we can say the one student having the interest in number of sports, like one student can very well play the cricket as well as he or she is good in chess also. So basically one student having the interest number of sports, that type of association again consider as 1:many. So many is to 1, it is the reverse. It is the reverse of 1:many. Like again, many sports having the one student, vice versa. Okay. So basically many is to 1. It is this association is complex for designing, so we have to convert that many is to 1, like 1:1 or many to many. Okay. So next one is many to many. That means number of students can for example, number of student can be registered for number of subject, like in our data, like student ID, or we can say the student roll number. Number of students are assessed to number of subject in one semester. This is nothing but the association between the fields, and this is nothing but the example of that particular association. 1:1, but it is satisfied the condition. Like one student can got the admission or get the admission in final year, but there is a conditional. You have to pass in your first year, BCCA first year. So you have to clear your all subject of BCCA part 1, same 1 and same 2 as well. That after that you got or get the admission in third year. So here there is one condition to satisfy the which is satisfied, after that it will be proceed. So again, simple example, when we admit some patient in a particular hospital, so there is a relation between patient and bed number. If the beds are free for admit that particular patient, then and then only it will be admitted. So this is nothing but the one to one conditional. So how we can recognize or how we can represent it? By using this arrow. Okay, so this is the bubble chart of entity student data. Suppose the name of that particular entity table is nothing but the student data. Here this is the symbol for attribute. Okay, we can call it as a field. Again, this underline will indicate it is a primary key. Okay, so student roll number, student marks, student code and subject name are nothing but the attribute of a student data. Okay, and this arrow is represent 1:1. 1:many. Exactly. This is nothing but 1:many association in between field student roll number to subject code. Okay. Then this is nothing but 1:many. And it is again the association in between student roll number with student mark, that is many. Why I consider this? Because one roll number having the number of subject code or number of subjects in one semester. That means you have 5 subjects in your this semester. So you have to store the 5 subject marks. So one roll number having the 5 subject marks. That is nothing but the 1:many association. Okay. So next one is 1:1. 1:1, which is indicated by the one array. This is nothing but the subject code and this is nothing but the subject name. Okay. So one subject code is associated with the one subject name exactly. Like PIC. PIC is nothing but the subject code, suppose. Can you refer PIC as financial accounting? No. Yes? No. PIC it is nothing but the programming in C. So subject code is PIC, which having only one name of that particular subject, that is nothing but programming in C. So this is the association between subject code and subject name. So it is a 1:1. So I hope so. And this is known as a bubble chart. That is nothing but the figure of bubble chart of student data. Student data, it is an entity. This is nothing but the association. This is the symbol. Oval symbol is represent for the attributes. When it is a primary key, so it is indicated by the underline sign, and the association is used to represent the arrow. It is represented by the arrow. So according to association, according to occurrence of that particular data of the field in a table, it is nothing but the association between the fields. Okay. So basically you have to consider or rectify the association between the fields when we design the table or when we design the entities for our information system or for our database. Okay, so this is okay for today's lecture. In next lecture we will see the association between the files, which is very useful for representing or creating or designing the ER diagram. So thank you for watching me.